The next question is from brother Muhammad Asif Iqbal. I am buying land on installments. The complete installments will be in 6 years. He has not specified the time, but certain time into paying the installments. Do I pay zakat on the full amount or the installments that I have paid?
There is no zakat, none whatsoever. Why would you pay zakat on something you're buying? This brings us to what is more important than Q&A, to understand what to pay zakat on. So what are the 4 categories of wealth that I'm supposed to pay zakat? See, if I tell you and explain it to you, you don't have to come back to me and ask me questions. It's best for me to teach you how to fish rather than to give you a fish every single day, whether hamur or najil, doesn't make any difference. Therefore, how much time do you have left?
Sheikh, we have 3 minutes, but I think this is an important question. So you might kill many birds with one stone.
Okay. So you need to understand the concept of everything you do, so you don't have to come back to me. Sheikh, I would like to pray in the masjid, but I have a cigarette packet in my pocket. So does this nullify my wudu? Excuse me? Yeah, I know cigarettes is haram, so I smoke a cigarette. Should I renew my wudu? Akhi, if you know that wudu is broken by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then anytime I bring you 6 or 7 or 8 or 10, you say, no, this doesn't break wudu. Only these 5 things break wudu. So khalas, now you have a fish. You know how to fish. Likewise, when we come to zakat, what should I pay zakat on? Oh, Sheikh, I have 3 plots in India. Oh, Sheikh, I have bought a house on mortgage. Should I pay zakat? Oh, Sheikh, my wife is getting an investment with so-and-so. Once you understand what are the wealth to give zakat on, you've got it made. You don't need to ask a sheikh. So what are the things that we have to give zakat on? 4 things. Number 1, you can write it down if you wish. Who cares, sheikh? Who's watching? I don't think there's anybody watching. Anyhow, gold and silver. These are the 2 most important minerals and metals in the world, because all finances and currencies revolve around them since the beginning of time, and it will at the end of the time. So any gold or silver, or what carries the role of gold and silver, such as banknotes, currency, this is category 1. You have to give zakat. Conditions: threshold, 1 year possession, etc. Does this include women's jewelry? It's an issue of dispute, whether they're wearing it or not. But the most authentic opinion is even the jewelry, they have to be paid, because gold and silver is the essence of economy in the world. Category number 2, livestock, cattle, camels, cows and buffaloes, sheep and goats. These have conditions. Sheikh, we don't have any livestock. Can you move on? No problem. But if you had, you have to come and ask me, and I'll tell you how many cows, how many sheep, how many camels that you're supposed to give. What are the conditions of that? Because if I have a farm of 100 sheep, the threshold of sheep is 40. So I have a farm of 100. Do I give zakat? No. It should be grazing from Allah's plants around. But if I buy the grass for it to eat, there's no zakat in it. But this is not our point. Number 1, gold, silver, and currency. Number 2, livestock. Number 3, vegetables or fruit or corn or what they call it, seeds, hubub. What is hubub? I don't know. Who cares? Things that are what? The what?
Grains or seeds is fine.
Grains. Yeah, grains. Ahsan. Very good. Yeah, I'm not practicing English, so I'm forgetting it. I think I should get married again. Anyhow, no, I'm just joking. So grains, corn, wheat, barley, dates, and raisin. These are zakatable if I have a farm. So if I have oranges, no zakat. Apples, no zakat. Tomatoes, no zakat. Watermelons, no zakat. And there are conditions, of course, whether I am watering it myself or it's being watered from the heavens, from the skies, or half. This is a different. Sheikh, we don't have farms. Okay, let's skip that. Category number 4, whatever is prepared for trade, meaning I sell and buy and sell and buy. So my money is actually being invested in a grocery shop. Can I have some cheese? Here you go. And I buy another and I put in its place. So the wealth keeps on revolving, increasing, and I'm getting profit out of that. Anything that is prepared for trade is zakatable. Right. Let's a little bit focus on this, Sheikh. Jazakallah khair. Can you explain a little bit, elaborate? No problem. You've just said that I have 3 plots. I have a house that I'll be possessing in 6 years' time. And you said there's no zakat, neither on the installments nor on the plot. But yeah. Why, Sheikh? Akhi, I said, read my lips. I'm not angry, but who cares? I said that these items must be devoted solely for making money, selling, buying, selling, buying. So if I have my car and someone comes to me and says, Sheikh, wow, beautiful car, would you sell it? I didn't have any intention prior to that for selling it. So I said, yeah, I don't know. He said, I'll give you 100,000 riyals. And the car is worth 50,000. 100,000? Done deal, man. Alhamdulillah. Go. So do I have to pay zakat? Nope. Sheikh, you just sold it. Yes, I sold it not to make money and buy another one and auction it for sale and buy another one and another one. No. If someone comes to me and says, Sheikh, your headscarf is very beautiful. By the way, this is from Kuwait. I bought it a couple of years ago and I need a replacement. So I have to come to Kuwait soon because this is the only place it's sold in. Anyhow, I don't know Mubaraki or Hamidi. I don't know what's the
We miss you here, Sheikh. We miss you here.
soon, inshallah, soon, inshallah. So someone says, Sheikh, I love your headscarf. Would you take $100 for it? I said, $100, take it. It's not for sale, but I'm selling it because I got a good proposal. This is different than someone like myself having a showroom. And I get cars from the Dubai, from Germany, from Los Angeles, and I put them. And I sell cars. And then the money I get, I buy other cars. So the rotation is for making money. Going back to the original question, Sheikh, I have 3 plots in India. Do I pay zakat? What is the purpose of owning them? Well, I don't know. I got a bonus 5 years ago, so I bought one. And last year, I saw it cheap, I bought it. And now I have a 3rd one. So what is your intention? Are you displaying it for people and real estate agents to buy from you? I want this price to sell. No. I may build a house. I may build a building and rent it. I may invest it in the future. I may give it to some of my children. There's no zakat in it. Okay. What about the plot or the building I'm paying installments for 6 years? If you have the cash money in your hand and a full year rotates while you're possessing it, in order to pay it, you have to give zakat. But if not, I don't have any savings. Every year, just before the deadline, I save from my salary and I give it to the contractor or the construction agency. Okay, after 6 years, what happens? The house is mine. Are you doing this to sell it and make money and then buy another house. No, 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 no. I want to live in it. There's no zakat, nor on the installments, nor on the real estate itself. So I hope this teaches you how to fish.
Jazakallah khair, Sheikh. That really clarifies a lot of points. And what I wrote, just to recap, is that number one, where we have to pay zakat, gold and silver or equivalent. Number two is the livestock with conditions, as you said. Number three is farm vegetables, grains, dates, and raisins, specifically. And number four, which was
let me interrupt you. Not all farm vegetables, yani cucumbers, lettuce, etc. These things, no. The condition is that it should be weighed, size or weight, and it can be saved, stored. So dates, I can store them for a whole year. The raisins, they're dry, I can store them. Grains, I can store them. But anything that is fresh, lemon, oranges, watermelon, all of these are unzakatable.
Jazakallah khair, Sheikh, for clarification. And the last point, number four, which is pertinent to many questions actually that Jazakallah for you have answered, mashallah. Whatever is prepared for trade is zakat eligible, where wealth keeps on revolving. So I think that clarifies it. We have run over time, and we really appreciate your time here, Sheikh, for the community. We really miss you here in Kuwait. Hopefully, once the restrictions are down, then we would like to welcome you here again. You're part of this community, part of this family. I would like to also thank all the attendees here. We have answered, I think, more than 45, 50 questions here, but still there are about 30 pending. I apologize that we could not take it, but inshallah, next time. Jazakallah khair, Sheikh, for your time.
Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullah khair for having me. And I wish all the community in Kuwait and elsewhere to have a safe Ramadan bi'idhnillah. And I pray to Allah that He uplifts this illness and this disease and this tribulation and calamity from all of humanity, and specifically from the Muslims, and restores our safety and our well-being so that we can meet inshallah again. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.